So we have had a little bit of time pass since John Dar helped Sev get out of his predicament with the right-hand tier. They were able to escape the Dragon Keep.
Didn't he also have a piece of the door with him?
Yes, Dante has a piece of the door.
Okay, that's why I would have honored him.
Yeah, so...
Well, Seth gave it to him and turned him invisible.
Yeah.
To get out.
Mm-hmm. So Sev and John Dar have been looking for Dante. And they've looked for a while. His tracks went cold. Apparently Dante is doing whatever he can not to be found by anyone. For a little bit you all did go and see if he brought it back to the chapel, but he didn't. And then you continued to look for a little bit longer. Our heroes that went to the castle that talked to Sir Lightbringer, the holder of lit souls, several of them were given elements of light to help them in their dark path to come. Lightbringer was not very forthcoming and overall helpful in some of the things that they asked for. He did reaffirm that he believed they were all going to fail, and that putting their trust in Omni just makes it going to happen even worse. Something happened and he cut the conversation short, and the characters left. I believe some of them went looking to see if there was anything awry. Fenrir and his mother and Dawn decided that this castle was too valuable a resource and started building up and repairing. They assumed that was the highest priority, especially the things that Lightbringer has given them. This castle could be helpful in the days to come. So they start tinkering, so to speak. Tinkering with the buildings, tinkering with the clockwork beings that are, well, not the clockwork, they're making in the clockwork, but tinkering with the constructs. Craig, even though he didn't take the light, sticks around and just observes to the best of his ability, staying out of the way. Demaya feels a slight attachment to this place. She goes back and checks the well that Fenrir sent his centipede down, and water does start to come up, like it's ever so slowly. So water is slowly making its way back to the castle, but there's still a lot of work to do. So in 8 hours, a lot of things have happened. One thing that we didn't see is that Mist went to visit a friend, or that's a word that he may or may not use, but they are not an enemy. And he's made his way back, and in this time several of our heroes have gathered together and have sort of come back to the Temple of the Seven around the same time. The one character that we don't know is Myrmidon, because she's been in her room doing who knows what. She's been in there. So until she comes out, we do not know what's been going on, but no one has seen her in a while. So we are going to pick up with an actual conversation with Omni, because he's finally presented himself after so many people have come together. Who was probably here waiting first? Chloe, have you been here waiting a while?
I came here probably as soon as I left there, yes.
Okay, so...
Because I left pretty ticked off.
Okay. So you've probably been here the longest. I'm waiting because Omni has not been available for a while. So how long did Mist? How long was he gone?
Not very long. Not very long. He just a couple questions of how do I word this? Can my oath still be, oath of guardian, not be to a god. To help me understand a little bit, more. So hour to it tops.
Okay. So and then Jondar has been looking.
Yeah, as soon as we give up looking for Dante, so I guess I'll be the last one in at the 8-hour mark.
Yeah, to come in. So Sev goes to where the biggest collection of spirits are, maybe hoping that he can get some type of clue along with the other two of the dead three. They're more interested in seeing if they can find out if Dante's passed. At this point, since they can't find him, they're just looking for a possibility of a death. That would be the only clue that they could get right now. Or even if the egg is destroyed, that would be also considered a death. So they're trying to use their powers that way.
Sorry.
So,
It's an app or outside.
Outside, sorry. I just see something moving and I can't tell
Oh,
what
I
it is.
can't see.
It's a deer.
it's probably deer. So we join inside the chapel, and Omni has finally made his way out. And he tells everyone welcome, and that it seems that it has been an eventful day. And is there anything he can do to help?
So we're all here.
Mm-hmm.
With him.
I bow and wait to be addressed.
There is no bowing on my part. No, I'm not going to do that. But I am going to say that I've been here waiting since I got back from the castle. There are some questions that were brought to mind that I feel that we all need answers for.
Well, you come for knowledge, and if I have that knowledge, I'm happy to share.
So, are you aware of who was there waiting for us?
What do you mean, like here?
Was he aware of who wanted to see us and was waiting for us in the castle? Because he didn't tell us who it was. Do you know who it was?
Yes, it's like he's the one that extended the invitation.
And why would you not tell us who he was before you?
Would it matter? Did you know his name?
I didn't at the time, but I think
It's not my place to give the name. All I know is that the Lightbringer may choose to give his name if he wishes.
okay. So why don't you explain your feelings toward him, because he held nothing back about his feelings toward you.
Well, he's a boisterous, pompous knight.
History of 17 when she says Lightbringer.
I'm gonna say you don't really know him.
Okay.
Do you trust him?
More than you all.
You trust him more than you trust us, or
I know his true nature. It's like I'm still learning yours.
well, he doesn't trust you, and he says we shouldn't trust you. So can you explain that?
Trust is a luxury. I have never lied to you
But have you always told us the truth?
when you ask.
Chloe's probably going to call bull crap on that. Because there are times that I've asked questions that you've not answered.
That is not that I don't lie.
Not answering is the same as lying. If you know the answer and refuse to speak it, you are lying to us, and you are putting us at a disadvantage.
Do you tell a child adult things?
I'm not a child anymore. We were children long ago.
Miss smirks when she says physically you can see him just he shifts and smirks. yeah. Through the helmet, you know that. Eye roll.
And that's okay. We are not children. If the world is on our shoulders, how can you consider us children?
If you're not a child, then teach me, oh well, adult, something I do not know.
I didn't come here to listen to you be a smart aleck. I came here to get answers to the questions that Lightbringer brought up.
Well, I am the smartest one in the room, so it's hard for me not to be a smart aleck.
No, being nice would be beneficial instead of being an ass, but...
So how is
So, why did you choose not to prevent our classmates' deaths when you could have?
It's just a raging.
She's about to punt the Omni ball.
Well, after 8 hours of having to wait for him,
I'll say
it
seven,
probably
I'll say
made her...
7.5.
Okay, 7.5. It probably
that matters?
didn't make her temper any less.
No.
Why did you not prevent our classmates' deaths when you could have?
It's not my place. And it's easy for Lightbringer to think that someone else can do something, considering what he did got him to where he's at.
So you're saying you couldn't have prevented them, or you chose not to, because that's different.
It's like I could neither prevent it or prevent you from making your own choices.
You knew the dangers when you left the bubble.
I did, and I accept them.
Well,
but
then
to hear
why are you
someone
complaining when
say,
someone dies? This is not a place of comfort.
and I'm not here for comfort, but when I hear
People
someone
die.
say that deaths could have been prevented, and yet you don't prevent them.
It's not his place.
And who are you to talk about this? I didn't ask you crap. So, Omni. So you chose
You seem to be the one wanting all the
not to
information. I'm giving you the information.
prevent our classmates' deaths when we need as many people as we can to save the world.
So you are saying that you are a child, that you need the adults to step in.
Well, if you're considering yourself an adult, you haven't saved the world. Because we're still here and we still have problems.
So
Technically, I pointed at the bubble behind him. He kind of did save our world. Because
But look around us.
7 times.
But apparently not the 8th time, because that's why he needs us. Isn't that why we're here? Isn't that what you even told us? We're the ones. Everybody before us was going to fail. We are the ones who are supposed to be able to do this.
yes, you are, not me. I had my chance. All I did was make sure there was a foundation for you all to build upon. Me and my friends did what we could, and we succeeded and failed at the same time. And as all parents pass on to their children, the sins of the father and mother are passed on. We did not completely fulfill the hopes that we would save everything, and now it's passed on to you.
And do you have ways of helping us that you will not use?
I have many ways. I give you information of everything that you can handle, but there are some things that you're not ready to handle. We do not put a blade in the hand of a 1-year-old. Knowledge is just as sharp as a knife, and it must be wielded at the correct time and place when you have the strength and knowledge to know not to stab yourself in the face. Sometimes you must learn not to put a wall up and trap yourself with goblins.
Hand on head, was that referencing something? Was that referencing something?
I'm not there.
Did you? My hand is on my head.
Omni's death.
Oh. Good gravy. I forgot they were goblins.
I'm not there, so.
The sooner you come to the realization that when you or one of your companions dies, it does not matter, and that we are only tools here to complete the mission, the better you will be.
But we are all tools that are needed.
Yes, and your death is needed just as much as your life.
Actually, there have been very many concepts, precepts, and actual physical manifestations of people who sacrifice themselves for the greater good.
So our companions' deaths are for the greater good?
No.
It can be.
Isn't Omni then goes, it is neither good or evil that it's for. It's nearly for to be.
That makes
Their deaths were fated.
no sense.
Have you not known anybody who has given in to fate?
Pepper apparently gave in to fate.
And so did
So you
others.
do believe in fate.
So was it her fate to die like she did for the rest of us?
Is it your fate to save the world or not?
Not if I walk away from it.
There you go.
All the same.
Mist
'cause Pepper said
extends
she
his
chose.
arm.
Right. She chose her
Yep,
fate.
that's what I was saying.
She
She-
saw options, but she
Yep.
chose what she chose.
Miss extends his arms. Good luck.
You all need luck just as much as I do.
Omni goes, it is not luck. It is knowledge and skill that will get you through everything.
And what is the best way to gain knowledge? Through experience.
Which you have very little.
I'm well aware of that. I've never said I have.
I was waiting on that.
I've never said I have the experience I need.
So the experience and hurt that you're feeling of losing your companions, will it not hone the edge of your mind to not have a similar experience in the future?
I don't know, it might cloud our minds. Haven't you all seen Dante lately? That's all he can focus on. Is who we lost.
Yes, we really need to rein him in. And I look over to you.
That is not my concern.
Well, he ran off with a dragon egg and a part of the door. The egg I don't care about so much. The door is important.
And I'm gonna say he what?
He escaped with a dragon egg and a piece of the door that we're looking for. We really need the door. The egg's his concern.
Didn't you and Sev go with him? What do you mean escape?
Well, Sev, in his brilliant mind, decided it would be a good idea to make him invisible so that he could run away while he held off the spirits. I went down after Dante ran past me with the egg and the piece of the door in an invisible form and said, Sev needs your help. So I ran down the stairs to help Sev, not knowing that Dante was just going to disappear again. So it's something we really need to rein in. We can't spend every other week looking for him instead of our objective.
So Omni goes, he says, so he's found another piece of the door.
Yes, he's escaped with it.
Oh, that door cannot leave this plane.
Well,
And then we still have two other pieces of the door that we need to find.
so that would make our third. When I look over at the door, the doorway, apparently I've missed one. I remember the first one and the Dante one. I looked back to Ami. You've been fooling my memory again.
I was never one to mess with any memory.
Omni, I have one more question.
Only one?
Is it a,
You're not there.
But I'm just putting it in.
I was waiting for it.
So,
No, you don't get a role play Ami now.
He should just let him loose with it just once.
At least he talk, right?
Maybe. Something else Sir Lightbringer brought up is that there have been times, and will continue. Is that something Layla will eat?
No.
Okay. Have been times that you could have helped us. You had the power to help the group better succeed at something and be closer to our goal than what we are, and you chose not to.
I chose to let you use the knowledge that you have. Again, you keep saying that you are not children, but yet you want to play in the adult world. It's like adults make decisions and then live with the consequences. I did not kill your friends. You killed your friends.
Oh, heck no. You are not bringing that one back, hand on head. You are not bringing that crap back.
Too late. It's like, I gave you all the tools. You even found tools. It's like, children don't understand loss. So, we can't always step in and prevent, tragedy. I've equipped you with as much knowledge as I can that you are ready to handle. As an adult, I hope that you can process the information and the skills that you have. But sometimes you must fall. And in just a short amount of time since you left the bubble, you've discovered how rocky the road is, so to speak. How dangerous the world is. The real world. How sad and lonely. How hurtful it is. And now you truly understand the stakes that we gods are not all powerful. That is a lesson you must learn now. We play our games, so to speak, if you wish to call them games, but some view it as a game, some view it as the path that must be taken. It's like, I give you the greatest gift of all, choice and freedom. It's not my place to force you to do something. I just give you the tools, and what you build with it and what you use with it is up to you. I have said multiple times that you may walk away if you wish not to help your friends inside the bubble, or help me, or help the person standing beside of you. All I know is that I can watch you and learn from you, just like you can learn from me. And I learned what you're capable of and not capable of. I'm assuming Lightbringer told you that he believes that you will fail.
He did.
For he has told me the same thing. He believes, when he extended the invite to you all, he assumed that you were going to fail even before he met you, since you were just my students, my lonely students. He lacks faith. He'd understand that his light casts shadow, and that shadow and darkness is nothingness without the light. Because if all there is darkness, then is it truly darkness when there's nothing to contrast it? It takes both sides, both light and dark.
Can you truly experience joy without ever knowing sorrow?
Again, I do not call you a child as an insult. I call you that as one of wonder and growth. If you cannot grow, then you are basically just like me and Lightbringer. We are who we are, and we will never change at this point. The gods that you see are who they've decided to lock themselves in And growth is not really our thing. You mortals, while you're still mortal, are lucky because you can change, you can grow. You can be something today and be something completely different tomorrow. You can make mistakes and be the better for it. So yes, while I have the power to do many things, I also do not have the will to change the gift of life and choices. It's funny though, Lightbringer did not choose to tell you that yes, while I could have chosen to save all those students, I also could have chosen to make you do whatever I wanted you to do and do it how I wanted. I have just as much power to say this is the knowledge and this is what you will do and this is the choice you will take. I also choose not to do that. But I will tell you there are those that still wish to do that. Wish to take away your choice. Wish for you to follow their laws. Wish to follow their nothingness. Wish to use your memories as power. Use your strength as their own. I just wish for you to be yourself.
It is the beauty of chaos, Master, that only those who don't know that their task seems impossible are the ones that are deemed fit to overcome it, because they do not know that it is impossible. So if the limits are set by the law-bound believers that is an absolute outcome, then they have no chance of overcoming. But those who do not know have a better chance of overcoming because they are less likely to doubt themselves.
So Chloe, does that answer your questions appropriately?
No, but at this point it doesn't matter. You like riddles, I like plain answers, so we could spend eternity here and I wouldn't get the plain answers I need. So thank you for this conversation.
I hope you came away learning something from this. So Omni says, though, that he believes that Dante has been meddled with.
Like we're not used to that.
So he does think, though, that it's a good thing because he doesn't think that he was meddled with for the plank of the door. But whatever that egg was, he thinks that it's drawn something.
History of 15. Do I know about his connection with the Under Dragons?
Did you ever be with him down there? No.
John
But no.
was. It's how much of my old memory do I have?
I think no. Dawn was with him some in the pit, but you never were in the pit, were you? Were you ever in there with the pit with him?
Did you ever go to the Underdark with us?
Yeah,
With Joe?
yeah. Because I thought it was absolutely hilarious that I was traveling to Drow.
I couldn't remember if I didn't remember John going into the dragon pit though. No, Dawn was.
Well, there
there
was also an Under Dragon that was in the castle that he spoke to.
Yeah, but you.
He said dragon egg. I'm just trying to see if I can connect him to the Under Dragons.
It's pretty far reach to the Under Dragons.
There was only a few that knew, like, Son of Dragons. There was
Well,
there was like 2 or 3 of us that knew that.
Well, the only your connection as well. He's from the Underdark. They had dragons down there.
And the egg was purple.
Sapphire, but it's different. It's different.
It was a sapphire egg? I thought you said it was purple.
No, I specifically used the term sapphire.
Okay. Now I know which direction he's headed.
So you believe that he has been quote unquote meddled with. Is this one of the times when you're gonna help us out and point us in the right direction to locate him and the door?
Well, I do believe that the only way a god would consider something being meddled with would be by another god. And the fact that I was down to where he was at and the right hand of Tyr was there, he could have been given a missive or directive by another deity.
You see Ms. Shuffle kind of awkwardly when you say that name.
Observed.
Yeah.
Observed.
Yeah.
But to my knowledge, the right-handed Tyr did not meddle with dragons, so we're looking for a dragon-type deity. I don't see any other reason why he would have been compelled to escape with the egg. So the question we should ask Master Omni, is there an active dragon deity in this realm currently? Surely that knowledge would not give us one direction or another.
Maybe one. We're missing the fact know a few things y'all don't. So
Well, you're originally from this realm as well, but I haven't been in my right mind for however long this took.
yeah.
So Omni goes, there are gods that aren't necessarily playing correctly right now, and that they don't see your free will as a good thing, and they're trying to manipulate you all. I would prefer you all not be drug into that for now. I do feel though that thanks to Tavar, so Tavar's gonna come out. He's like, Tavar has been looking for another piece of the door, and we believe that we know where another piece of the door is.
Well, that is definitely our primary objective. Do we know if there will be any other tiddly bits or winkies of deities that we need to not come into contact with as to not be interfered with, or how did you put it, meddled with?
It's like, my advice, should you heed to listen, as he glances at Chloe, is that I would try to avoid any deity right now, to the best of your ability.
And in passing, the right-handed Tyr said hello.
He's like, if you happen to see the right-handed Tyr, please inform him that my reply is goodbye.
Now who's meddling? I look back at him. You know how many times I've died? And I walk off.
Probably more than you.
I walk off to the person that's going to be leading the expedition.
Okay. So, alright, so Tavar is going to take you to the next plank, which happens to be inside the castle.
Well, I look back as I'm following him. What made you jittery in your jangles?
You will see soon enough.
Do you need to put on new jangles?
No, my jingles are not jangling just fine.
I'm going to state that if the castle is where apparently we need to go. I think we may need Myrmidon's help. The more help we have finding these doors, and she has proven to be helpful with some of the magic she possesses.
That is very wise. I do believe
So-
we should pick up every individual that is available for this particular quest.
Okay. So you go back to the school, and
I do.
that's the last place you knew Myrmidon
Right.
was at. Now,
So I go
now the
back.
question is whether or not Myrmidon is still there. Will be
Right.
up to Myrmidon.
Do you want to go play with the Tin Man?
So like Jim said, there's a reason why in the Hall of Gods at the school certain statues were no longer there.
So all right.
Hmm.
Does Chloe go alone to the?
Yeah, we're gonna let her go get them. We're gonna go try to pick up Iron Man and Thunder Dwarf.
That's his mom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're leaving Oedipus there.
I can go with whoever.
Okay, so Chloe goes to the school, and you get to school, and you'll get to Myrmidon's door. What's on Myrmidon's door before she knocks?
Same thing was last time. Myrmidon standing in the middle, kind of head bowed, sad face, and she's surrounded by silhouettes.
Okay, all those silhouettes. All right. Chloe, you knock on the door, I assume.
Yes. I do. Knock, knock, knock. And I will actually speak her name out loud as I'm knocking. Myrmidon.
The door's just going to open on its own. Do you dare come in?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Do you dare?
I do. I mean, Myrmidon's Chloe's friend. So, yeah, Chloe's going to come in. And be like, hey.
And when you're in the room, the door's just going to click shut on its own.
She's trapped. So I'm going to be like, okay.
I
So,
think this one, Chloe's more like, you're trapped in here with me.
Roid Ray.
It's more of that type of situation.
Oh
So,
no!
Got that wrong.
like-
You're the one trapped in here with me. So,
Myrmidon, you've kind of been MIA. What's going on?
But do you see her in the room?
I would assume as soon as I walked in. So I'm just going to be
come in
speaking.
talking.
Yeah.
This-
I mean, I knocked the door
You're
open,
not
so I'm
gonna
like,
believe this,
yeah, I'm like Myrmidon.
girl.
This Omni and Mist and John Dar.
What'd I do? I'm just fine, Iron
Got the
Man.
finger snapping.
Yeah. Can you believe this nonsense?
Yes, I can.
So,
Wholeheartedly.
Go snap your fingers. It's thunder damage.
so I mean,
Anyway,
I
you start
come
talking.
in. Yep, I come in talking. Are you in there?
I mean, I'm in the room. I was just curious if you could see me.
Oh well, do I need to roll?
Yeah.
I guess perception.
10 and up you will. Below a 10 you won't.
Hannah's calling. Yes, 26.
Oh, well, Lord of mercy.
How you
Will
doing?
Yes, we can pause for a second.
I don't know why Hannah would be calling.
Yep.